Welcome back to Dark Souls. And in the last episode, we managed to brave Sin's fortress, and we have made our way to Orlando, sort of beautiful city, up above the common folk, I guess, is the idea of it. Of course, we also gained an additional attunement slot, so I can now attune Great Chaos Fireball. My Pyromancy Flame is not super well upgraded. I wonder if I could peg him with a Fireball before he aggroes. That didn't do shit. Glad I only pulled one, though. That's the optimal strategy, is taking enemies on one at a time. The enemies are very easy to kill when they're by themselves. But when there's, like, multiple of them, it gets very, very complicated. Very, very quickly. Chain facing away. Another Demon Titanite to add to our collection of Demon Titanite we haven't been using. Yeah, we'll just leave that guy there. No reason to bother with him. Of course, I can see a handful of knights over here on the other side. I think there's actually they are also guarding a chest. Just run all the way over here and grab that. This place is massive. Like just the amount of space that there is around the area is just kind of ridiculous. See if I can't do the exact same thing I did last time. Looks like they're immune to fire, actually, which is really interesting. Because that should have done at least some damage. Camera gets a little wonky when you get underneath them, locked on. Oh, there's actually two chests. Chain away. Ourselves a Twinkling Titanite. And this one is a Mimic. That is the attack you do not want to get hit by, is the one where he grabs you. Mimics do a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage, so be very, very, very careful when you're fighting them. Of course, we got a Crystal Halberd, which is... If I remember correctly, it is a weapon that does not scale, or it does scale. It has the best scaling out of any type of weapon, but it cannot be repaired, and it has a very low durability. If I'm remembering that correctly. Also, there was nothing else on that side that we need to get to in this episode. We can't actually go that way very far. Of course, that's a familiar enemy there. I kind of want to not... I want to fight him not locked on. I don't actually know if you can do a tail cut on this guy. Of course, where the last one's breathed, yeah, you can't. So you can get another gargoyle tail axe if you missed it the first time. Also, we've attained the gargoyle shield and the gargoyle's helmet. If you did not get them from the last enemy, or if you did not get them from the gargoyles you fought on top of the church, you can attain them here. So it looks like this kind of mechanism ahead of us is down, so we're gonna have to find another path forward. I'm actually kind of curious to know if there's anything, like, here. It's been a very, very long time since I've just freeform explored the game. Usually, whenever I play through it, I just kind of like rush through the whole game. I don't see anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything important or any hidden items down there. But yeah, in order to move forward, we need to do some very precarious things here. Yes, this is in fact the way you're supposed to go. Believe it or not. Which is wild. I was trying to backstab. These are the painted guardians. Of course, I really don't want to try to parry them. They are using very, very fast weapons, and I can't anticipate when they're going to do a parry. And as you can see, there's actually several of them kind of up on these rafters, and that fall down all the way down to the floor is deadly. So, 1 second. Actually, I am curious to know if I can do this. I actually aggroed one of them, which is crazy, because we were really, really, really far away. Also, it might be very hard, but you can actually get like a critical hit on an enemy by shooting it in the head. But the entire point of me doing that was to kind of lure them here so they don't bother me while I'm walking. And I will absolutely take my time to do this. I do not like this part of the game. Any area where the game severely reduces my maneuverability, I am not a big fan. I should be able to, even if it doesn't do any damage, it'll still hit. That was pretty close. I don't think this one's going to want to cooperate with me. Damn. Alright, here we go. But yes, the fall down to the lower floor there is absolutely death. That's not something I want to deal with. Oh, here it comes. I kind of want to go retreat back to somewhere that is less precarious than the one we're currently standing on. Of course, there is a chandelier there we can knock down. Get that whenever we get down to the lower level. As long as he doesn't hit me with those throwing knives, we should be pretty safe. I don't know where he went. I think he fell. And now, we're not actually supposed to go down here. There are a handful of items I want to grab while we're headed down here. I'm really trying to debate whether or not I think it's a good idea to try to come all the way down. You know what? I think I'll wait until we can take the elevator. I don't think it's actually a safe drop. I think there's a kill box. So yeah, we'll just push forward. If I remember correctly, it's already aligned to go down to the bottom, I think. Sort of a very strange elevator here. I don't remember where it leads to when you first get on it, though. Nowhere. Okay, so it just leads to a dead end. It was very exciting gameplay, guys. Very, very exciting gameplay. We have now properly aligned the bridge. Of course, there is a gargoyle boy there, right there, who is a little cross with us. Oh, no, 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 no. That's okay. That's okay. Obviously, we just gotten our revenge on this stupid gargoyle. I have no idea where my freaking souls are. They might be at the top of the elevator, which sounds really freaking strange. Yeah, they're on the last, like, stable platform we were on. All right, we will be coming back here, and we will be dealing with an optional area that is down below where we are right now, near where those painted guardians were. I just don't really want to deal with it in this episode. I just want to kind of push forward, make some forward momentum in the game, not tackle any side quests. We might do that here in a little bit, but for now, we'll just continue on, continuing on. It was bad. Wasn't that bad. It's fine. You know, we had it well in hand. Of course, we have a door over here that can only be opened from the other side. With these very, very large double doors that looks like we can't open as well. So we're just going to have to push forward through this side. I think there's actually an item. Well, maybe not. Looks like we can't open those doors either. That didn't work out so well. Getting kind of one of those things I want to try to take on enemies one at a time. Did he just fall? Okay. I'm A-okay with that. I don't think I'm really going to be using my shield against these. Of course, this is an area where it is practically unavoidable to fight them one at a time. Of course, we are getting shot at with very big arrows from far away as well. That was a very poorly timed roll on my part. Oh man, it's not going super well. Okay. Now we have what some players would say is the absolute hardest thing to do in the entire game. I mean, I vehemently disagree. There are much, much harder things to do. We have two Silver Knights, which are kind of like the same model as the Black Knight, but, you know, silver, shooting arrows at us. So that's fun. Very, very large arrows that if they hit us, they will absolutely knock us off of these ledges and we will die. So that's fun. I did put my shield up. Great. Okay, that's what I wanted him to do the first time. Should just go. Yep. And the other one can't hit us while we're over here. So that's the whole gauntlet. It's kind of frustrating because he pulled his sword out the first time, and then he just went back to his bow after we got all the way up to him, which is very, very frustrating. But there is actually a moment of respite just after that kind of brutal challenge, as well as a friend of ours. Let me just light this, and then we'll talk to him. Oh, I wanted to talk.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Oh. Damn it. It's so frustrating that he's like right next to it. What?
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
I mean, you are pretty great, Solaire. I'm not gonna lie.
You really are fond of me.
I guess that's all he has to say. Let's spend some of these souls while we're just kind of chilling here. I'm gonna pump my intelligence up just a little bit more. Call that good. I'd like to start getting into some spell casting just so I have a lot more options moving forward. Is there a Silver Knight gonna attack me here? Okay. Well, we're off to a really bad start. Let's try this again with a little bit less dying. Ones with longswords, you know, super easy. Any other weapon, I'm just not 100% used to the timing of it yet. Of course, he was guarding a chest, chain away. Some sunlight metals, so we can definitely be using those in the future. That'll save me a lot of time farming for an achievement. Oh, that is not the attack I thought he was going to do. That was the attack that I thought he was doing. Got a wee bit of practice fighting these guys. Just a little bit. Of course, we have what appears to be some sort of a smithy, and this is. I'm sure this is not a secret door. We can just leave this, right? There's no way that that was a secret door. All right. I believe there's a couple of chests down here, like in the darkness. Okay, so chains facing away. Of course, if you all remember back to a lot earlier in the series, we've managed to fight Havel. Um, and we've just acquired his armor set. Chain is not facing towards us. Of course, we also have an occult club, which is kind of like a plus 10 divine weapon. I believe it does. I believe it's magic damage, and it scales off of faith like extraordinarily well, but it lowers the scaling with everything else. Decent find, nonetheless. But yeah, you can kind of see that there was something else back there. If you could not figure out there was a secret there. Looks like we got a door that doesn't open from the side. Just more shortcuts we have to unlock as we progress through. As a note, I think it's here. So you can actually jump from where I'm standing right now over to this ledge, and that essentially will take you straight to the boss. So if you're having a lot of trouble with this next boss, and I know a lot of players do, just that's a nice little shortcut to get you there a lot quicker than you normally might be able to get over there. Of course, we saw a chain, so we knew that this one was a mimic. Got some silver coins. I don't think the coin items have much use, just in general. I did not want to kick there. You also got a gold coin. Hello, friend. Okay, it's very hard to see the animations that he's doing when I'm that close to him. I don't need to hug the wall with the camera game. Also, I see another Titanite demon down below us. I'm actually kind of in debate with myself how I want to spin my demon Titanite. I've kind of been thinking about it for a while now. It's just one of those things where there's not a ton of it throughout the entire game. I don't think we explored this way yet. Looks like we've got a rather nice bedroom here. That long overhead swing is probably the easiest attack in the entire game for me to parry. I have parried it just so many times on so many different enemies. Of course, our Estus is starting to run a little low. I'm definitely thinking about maybe kindling the bonfire next to Solaire. I might need it for the boss. Undecided, though. Another door doesn't open from this side. Looks like we killed him for the view. I mean, it's a really nice view, just kind of over all of New Londo. Or Anor Londo, rather. I think we'll just head this way. It's pretty much I think this is the only path we actually have forward at the moment. I think we've covered all of our bases for everything else. Trying to see. Alright, there's an archer there, swordsman over there. Wish my sword did just a tiny bit more damage to be able to kill them in one hit. It's a little unfortunate, but I've been trying to pump some points into intellect so I can get a more well-rounded build than just a normal quality build, which is high strength, high dex. Oh, hey.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Ah, don't be ashamed. Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together. This is quite a fix. We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed. This is quite, we'll need another...
Little bit of a sneaky they try to pull on you because there is a guy on the other side of the room who is just watching us at the moment. I know these Silver Knights have a chance of dropping their shield, but I don't know. Oh shit! And I believe that the Onion Bro is talking about these knights in this room. That he's saying that we're going to need like 5 people in order to push forward through it. Which, I mean, like, I honestly don't know why he even wants to go through here, because this is just another path to go, back into the inside of the castle. Can't see the chain. Okay. Got a handful of Demon Titanite for our trouble. We as well unlocked another door that will remain unlocked for the rest of the playthrough.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This Knight of Catalina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Also got the Tiny Beings ring.
Gallantry entails great risk. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
Hey, you have anything else to say, bud?
But we walk
Nah.
next time.
I think so. But if you didn't start the game with the Tiny Beings ring, that's how you get it. By defeating those Silver Knights in that room. Also, I love that the further into the game you get, the more often the enemies will kind of do this shield bash attack. And what that shield bash does is it will instantly break your guard and drain all of your stamina if it hits you. So you can't just like turtle behind your shield the whole time. It's one of those things that we get rewarded for playing the way we do, which is we have a shield and we use it very very sparingly. And this is the area that I was saying you could jump down to. I believe the Titanite Demon is in this room. Need stamina. I'm actually gonna dip out. Oh. This is fine. Yeah, our health is definitely not critical, and I definitely don't want to die here. 1 second. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this guy right now. I'm sorry. I just he's got too much health, and I need to get. I just need to get a little further in. I also have a lot of souls I don't want to lose. I gotta walk all the way back here, and I haven't unlocked the shortcut yet. All right, I need to get him off the stairs. Kind of. The fact that I'm out of Estus is making me very nervous. That is the attack I can almost never parry, which is good that we actually got it. I was at very high risk of dying there. I don't remember if this guy will aggro if I don't actually walk near him. No. Good. I will come back. That is the other shortcut we have unlocked. He's guarding a couple of chests, so, wait, do I need to go... Wait, what? How the hell did I get lost? Oh, it's upstairs. Okay. I was like, I just gotta duck into the bonfire room, snag the bonfire. But it's like over here. I'll meet you guys. What the fuck? I'll figure out where I'm going and I'll meet you guys back at that guy we just fought. There we go. Fuck. Just a couple points of intelligence. Alright, we are now back right where we just were. Of course, all the enemies in the entire place have respawned, so that's super fun. But since we unlocked the shortcut, we're pretty close to the freaking bonfire, so, I mean, even if something bad happens, we're still kind of in good shape. Okay, we got, two chains both facing away. Of course, I think this is just a full Silver Knight set, which is a really great set. Especially if you like more moderate armor, not incredibly heavy and not very light, but moderate. I kind of like to wear a mix of like one heavy piece to a bunch of light pieces to kind of still be able to keep my quick agile rolling. Of course, if you look over there, you can actually see, because we're human, there's a golden summon sign, which means that's our friend Solaire. It would help us take on the boss whenever we're ready to take on the boss. I would like to summon him, if possible, if I manage to not die again before I take on the boss. I'm definitely going to summon him, so. Just got a couple more things that I'd like to take care of before we get to that point. Probably hear a light tapping.
Who are you? Forge your weapons?
So we can actually forge lightning weapons here, as well as we can turn plus 10 weapons and souls into like kind of legendary weapons, which is really cool. Can also purchase things and upgrade them. He also sells green Titanite shards, which are really great. Actually, really love that he sells those.
Tis no good, but forge very good. I have any time. Cometh soon.
But yeah, so this is the giant blacksmith. He is actually the NPC that you turn boss souls into unique weapons at. Okay, bye. Again, I'm just kind of running around and collecting a bunch of shortcuts. Yeah, I didn't think it would reach. Damn. I was afraid to roll when I had them locked on, because they could just fling me over a freaking edge. I believe that's all that's in this little side area. We do have a couple more places that we need to go before I'm, I guess, ready to say that we're ready to try to take on the next boss. I mean, 1 second while I get back up all these friggin' stairs. Alright, so we are back in the sort of main room here. Pull out your sword to come over here. Oh, he's standing on stairs. It's annoying. Yeah, parrying in stairs, backstabs, pretty much all critical hits don't work for shit on fucking stairs, which is very, very, very annoying. Of course, we have some more ornamental versions of the knights we fought in the past. Give me 1 second. Hello? Yeah, I'm speaking. What can I do for you? Yeah, that's fine. I'm at home, so all you guys gotta do is ring the bell, and I'll be here. Yeah, that's correct. It's Unit L. It's an apartment. Okay, that sounds great. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I don't get phone calls very often, but yeah. So we're gonna try to take out these more interesting looking guys. I think it might actually be a good idea for us to summon Night Solaire. Also, I'll try to get it a little bit on camera, but the black eye orb that we found was quivering, which means there's something to that. Right, these enemies are immune to fire. I tried to do a plunging attack after I rolled. It did not work out super well. Of course, these have a lot more health, and they also have a handful of spells at their disposal. I believe they can cast the Wrath of God Miracle, which is a crap ton of damage. But I am planning on fighting the boss here in just a second, but I wanted to open this door because, you know, I like trying shortcuts, and this is another shortcut. Oh, I actually dropped an item. I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, Titanite chunks. So now we know, and then we can farm Titanite chunks off of. So I think I can upgrade weapons pretty much all the way to plus 14, and armor all the way to plus 9, just off of the enemies I know who drops what. So. All right, guys, this is going to be a very interesting battle we're about to have. I have not done this fight in a very, very long time, so good luck to us, I guess. Of course, it's off to a beautiful start with us immediately falling over. Believe it or not, I'm actually more worried about Smo than I am Orenstein here. Orenstein's attacks are pretty easy to dodge. But Smo can kind of come out from behind you and just like smack you around, which is very annoying. Which this fight is about 100 times harder when you don't have Solaire with you. not planning on blocking, so. And no matter which one you kill first, the other one will be powered up. So whether you're fighting Giant Ornstein or Lightning-imbued Smo, it just depends on which enemy you kill first. I will be shocked if Solaire lives through this. What? I cannot believe that Solaire lived. Bro, you are the best. I love you, Solaire. You stay beautiful, friend. All right, guys. Well, we have one more important thing to do before we end the episode. We just need to ascend to the top and claim our reward for managing defeat an Orlando. Which, if you all remember what Kingseeker Frampt said to us, I mean, he has told us what we came here for, which is an object known as the Lord Vessel.
Thou hast journeyed far, and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee. And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
So we have kind of been hinted at what we're supposed to do, but I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to level up. I think I'm just going to put a point in strength, a point in dexterity, and a point in vitality to just continue to raise our physical stats. We use the sword more than we do anything else in the game, so. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be doing some very interesting stuff now that we can kind of teleport between bonfires, at least the major bonfires, not all of them, but some of them. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!